So Project Connect is a one-stop shop event where individuals who are experiencing homelessness can come to receive services in one day that can generally take days, weeks, or months to receive.
I'm starting to fit in. I was for years, I was just a number. Now I have an ID. I'm by myself so much, I got me a cell phone in case I fall down a lot. I did so much in one day because of Project Connect that I could have never done in 10 years of my good health.
Events like this are important because, particularly in these days when the safety net is run thin with lots of holes because of what's available from the government, it's great to know that nonprofits in the community can come together to help people who are in need.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful. You know, kids taken care of and you know, birth certificates and DMV, and they transport you and bus pass and, you know, anything that you need to get back on your feet, they help you with.
Project Connect is an important event where we're able to bring nonprofits, government, and the community together in one day to work on a variety of needs that homeless individuals or those who are near homelessness are experiencing, and really looking at how we can come up with solutions in one day.
So we have veteran employment services for individuals who are veterans and are looking for that transition out of service, or who may have been out of service for a while but just had a hard time finding a job. We also have employment services for individuals who are not veterans. Goodwill Career Services is here helping people get enrolled into their training facility that equips them with all the things that they need to be a successful person in the workforce. We also are able to shuttle people back and forth to MVD to help them get their ID, and we have assistance with birth certificates because we realize that those are two key things that help individuals make sure that they get a place in the door at whatever employment place that they choose.
Today I needed to get another Social Security card, and I needed to replace my EBT card. So the gentleman way over there from Social Security, he did me, you know, a really big favor, and he did the paperwork for me. He had it emailed and all that, so hopefully I just got to wait for my Social Security card to come in. And then they just gave me a new EBT card because mine is falling apart, so they helped me with that. And people have been trying to get a hold of me for work, or well, mainly for work, and the only way to reach me is through email. And that hasn't been going too good, so I finally got a phone, and that's what they helped me with today. So now, hopefully, I can get back on the job market, you know, start working again.
We're all really close to homeless. A lot of us, it would only be a paycheck or two. So I would want somebody to help me, and it makes you feel good. They're just people like we are. We're just everyday folks and need a little helping hand.
And then we have other services that help with mental health disabilities. We have healthcare information here. We have information about the Affordable Care Act. And then we also have services that deal with clothing, haircuts, showers, just different personal care items.
There you go. You're welcome.
You get a lot of
Thank you.
fulfillment knowing that you're doing something. These people are really happy to get this service. They can't afford to go to the shop and get a $25 haircut, so they're happy to come a few times a year and get a nice haircut. It makes you realize what you have.
Volunteers always say it's an eye-opener. They didn't recognize homeless as what it is. They always had stereotypical views of who the people were homeless. Oh, they choose to be, or they're having troubles with substance abuse, and that's why they're homeless. And when they come here, they recognize, like, that could be my next door neighbor. That could be me in a year if, you know, I don't pay attention to the things that I'm doing and the decisions that I'm making. And the guests, oh, they are just so grateful that people take time out of their workday to volunteer first and foremost. And then they're just happy to know that people are out here who care about them and who understand their situation and are not looking out at them through eyes of judgment, but looking at them through a pure heart.
I think the greatest thing that people walk away here is not just a resource, but the fact that they realize that the community cares for them, and they're able to be patiently heard and have people lovingly help meet their needs.
I never really thought that I would end up in a shelter or, you know, for safety reasons, but it's very important, especially in the times that we have. That's what we're supposed to do.
I've really enjoyed being a guest guide at Project Connect, and it's being able to lend a smile and help someone in a real way in a short amount of time. And whether that's getting a clean pair of clothes, to getting an ID, to being able to get set up with different services they need. And then that just relationship and connection that you're able to make has been meaningful to me.
Ways you can volunteer, you can go to www.bsuw.org/Project Connect.